welcome to TezMania TV and my collective haul for September 2017. Starting off with these two little beauties. They look like little potion bottles, but they are liquid highlighters from Revolution Makeup. They just launched this new line and I got the two lightest ones. The holographic one is called Unicorn Elixir and the other one is called Liquid Starlight, and that's kind of like a champagne one. And I think there's 5 or something in the full series. But I just got the two lightest ones because I am a pale motherfucker. And so far I've only tried them once. I'm wearing them today and I can't give like a full review until I've tried them a couple of times. My first impression, like when I put it on my hand, was to be just overexcited. But then when I tried it with makeup, I did struggle a little bit. And I think the reason for that is liquid highlighters go best when you don't want a powdered finish on your makeup. Like if you want a dewy look or if you don't wear a lot of foundation, then these are awesome. You just kind of pat them on with your hand and you get that instant shimmer. But if you want a matted powdered surface, which I do, these are a little bit tricky. So what I did was first apply my base as per usual without powdering, and then I dabbed the holographic one, the Unicorn Elixir one, that's just like like this, on top of my foundation. But what it did was kind of smear the foundation, even though it just very gently tapped. Because you gotta blend it out somehow, so you have to touch the skin. But it immediately started like moving my foundation around, and that didn't look good at all. And I only used a teeny tiny little drop of this, so I didn't use too much or anything, but it just moved everything around, almost like dissolving it, which was really annoying. So I had to put more foundation on. So what I did then was powder it, and when I powdered, the shimmer kind of instantly disappeared. The powder absorbed almost all of it, which was really annoying and kind of surprising. I didn't think it would do that. So then I tried putting a little bit over the powder, but wet products on top of dry products is never a good thing. I know this, but I still wanted to try just in case. You never know, like there could be some magic potion shit going on. And that made it all cakey again. So, I mean, as soon as I powdered, that shimmer was almost gone. So what I have now, because you can see that I do have a shimmer, is actually their unicorn, like the rainbow highlighter thing that comes in a little heart. I used the purple and blue from that on top of the holographic to sort of get that same result as I did with just this. But yeah, if you want a powdered face, then this is really difficult to get it through. So I'll try like a more dewy, I suppose, looking thing, then yeah, it would work. But I'm gonna swatch them on my hand. They're little eyedroppers. I love the packaging, and you do not need much. Like, I'll just do that little blob. So that was the holographic one, and then let's do the other one. They're really beautiful. They're they're amazing. You can see the iridescent purple of the holographic one, and the other one is like smooth champagne. They're lovely, and they do set on the skin. Like if I leave this on now, it will dry. It will dry to almost 100%, and then you can like touch it and stuff, and you'll have to use a remover to get it off, which is good. So see how well it reflects the light on my skin, like on my bare skin like this. Yeah, it works really great, but on a face full of products, it does not work so great. But I'm gonna keep experimenting with this, try to find a way for it to work. If any of you guys have tried these and you found a way to make them work for you, would you let me know in the comments? But they are beautiful. I mean, yeah, look at that. So I'm still excited. I'm just gonna have to try it a bit more to get to know the product. And next up I have a band t-shirt and a patch. I went to another one of these fun mini punk festivals here in Stockholm, and my favorite band from this time was called The Guilt. I bought one of their t-shirts. So it's black with gold text. And I got it in my actual size in a ladies tee because I thought I might actually keep this as a t-shirt instead of cutting it up as I always do with these things. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. And I also got their patch. They have this exact patch in reverse as well, where the gold is on the side and the text is in black. But the text in gold looks pretty awesome. So this was a fantastic and very entertaining band. If punk and disco had a baby, this is what they would sound like. So it's a two-person band, both very energetic. The lead singer is this crazy jump around, awesome girl with a great voice, and they were so good live. It was just... yeah, it was very entertaining and it sounded really, really good. So I had a great night. And next I have some Wish and eBay things, and I suspect that there will be more of those later on. I'm going to start off by just quickly showing you this pack of 100 spikes that I got. I actually got 2, but I've already used one of them to spice up a vest. I got another one of these little crop tops. The last one I got was green. This one is red, obviously, so I'll probably end up doing a fun print on that. And then the purple version of the trousers that I got in last month's haul arrived. So they're the stretchy with a little bit of distressed knee. They're kind of like leggings in the style, which I think I mentioned in last month's video, but they're very comfortable. So if you want to wear pants without having to feel like you're wearing pants, these are the pants for you. You can find them by clicking the links below. I will have the direct links for everything as usual in the caption box, and we're gonna continue with the rest of the haul. Next up, I have a bag of stuff from Crazy Factory, and I actually did make a second order from them just today, so later on in this video there's going to be more stuff from Crazy Factory because I love that place. Everything that I got is actually for my stretched septum. Alright, so I have 9 bags of things. The first bag is the tiniest little thing, and this is just a silicone tunnel. I thought it'd be nice to have, if I for some reason need to take out the jewelry completely, I could just slip this in. Or if I wanted to wear something smaller, I could use this as a retainer and then put the smaller jewelry through this. So all the jewelry is diameter 5mm because that is the size of my stretched septum. This was 547 Swedish krona. Second one is a ball closure ring, a black one. It is with an 8mm ball and a 14 diameter. This was 39.77 Swedish krona. And then we have a white acrylic pincher, which was 8.81, so like 9 Swedish krona. Then we have a red silicone pincher, nice and squishy. I thought that would be nice and comfortable. I haven't tried any of these yet, obviously. This was 7.88 Swedish krona. And then we have a black silicone one as well, which was also 7.88, slightly smaller than the red. And then we have a stainless steel or surgical steel pincher, 17mm in diameter. This was 25.86 Swedish krona. Then we have a ball closure ring in surgical steel. This is huge, so in the next order I'll get from them, I'll get a smaller one. This is 16mm in diameter, so yeah, it's pretty huge. This was 24 Swedish krona. Then we have a black stainless steel horseshoe ring. This is 14mm in diameter with 8mm balls. This was the most expensive one, and it is 50 Swedish krona. And then the last one is this. This might actually not work for me. I was hoping that it would be shorter so that I could put like spikes and all kinds of cool stuff, just having those kind of poke out of the nose. I'll try it on and see what happens, but yeah, this might not work at all. So this is a banana bell, like a curved bar. It is 16mm in length and the balls are 8mm. And this was 24 Swedish krona. So my second package from Crazy Factory arrived. Here are all the items, and as you can see, the top row is all black silicone tunnels in different sizes. I bought from 22 up to 30mm in sizes in case I want to upsize. The prices, the 22mm ones were 11.96 Swedish krona each. The 24 ones were 14.74 each. 26 ones were 13.81 each. The 28 ones and the 30 ones were both 18.45 each. I also got Mr. Tez a pair. Those are not in the shot here. He is at 14mm. And then the bottom row is a mix of things. Let me just flip these over too so you can actually see them. So this one I got to wear in my septum, but I don't know what it is about this freaking jewelry. I can never get the ball off. I have proper tongs and everything, but this fucking ball is so stuck in there, I'll never be able to use this. It's so annoying. This happens a lot with this kind of jewelry. This ring was 15.52 Swedish krona. It is an 8 millimeter ball. The diameter is 12 millimeters and the gauge is 5 millimeters because that is the size of my septum. Over here we have red plastic rings. I got 6 of those, 4 to wear in my lobes and 2 to wear in my lips. Since I did an MRI recently for the 3rd time in my life, I'm thinking I probably need to do one again at some point, and I want to be able to wear jewelry that actually matches. That wasn't the case last time. I wore some kind of mix of red and blue and stuff. So I thought I'd get all red. That's why I also have loose red plastic balls. And also, obviously, I like the look of red, so I didn't just get them with the intent to wear it to an MRI. And these are 1.6 millimeters, and I paid 9 Swedish krona per ring. For these loose balls, I paid 269 each. And then we have these. These are black rings, also 1.6, and I got 4 of these to wear in my lobes. These were 1474 Swedish krona each. And then finally, I also got 3 white plastic balls. They were also 269 Swedish krona each. So I was at a exchange evening with 3 of my lovely lady friends, and it's a great way to just hang out with your friends. You just kind of bring some wine and everybody brings, say, 5 items of clothing or shoes or jewelry, whatever it may be, and you exchange with each other. So I brought 5 items and I left with 5 completely different items. The first is a pair of high-waisted shorts. These are non-stretchy, and when it comes to non-stretchy, it's kind of difficult to find something that fits. At least that's what I've found, but these fit me really well. They're a size large, and my ass is a little bit larger these days, so I guess that's why they fit. They're originally from Monkey, and they're plain, but they do have actual real pockets, like not just for show pockets, which is awesome. We actually found money in one of these pockets at the party when I tried them on. And then they're plain in the back, so I'm gonna punk these the fuck out by putting some patches and stuff on them and writing stuff, and yeah, so I just wanted to show you beforehand. I'm really excited about those, actually. Those are my favorite out of the bunch. And then I got a shirt. It's kind of in the similar pattern, or exactly the same pattern as the dress that I turned into a vest recently in a video, and I referred to this as tartan in that video, but I was corrected. It's actually called gingham when it's this kind of square pattern. I had no freaking idea. I thought it was all called tartan, but what the fuck do I know? So it's a plain shirt. It does have some details, like this is one of the pockets. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I'm gonna do something. If I'm gonna keep it a shirt or if I'm gonna turn it into like another vest, maybe a longer one this time, because this is a full-length one. I don't know, we'll see. And then we have an army green little crop top. For me, this goes kind of hand in hand with that grungy sort of 90s fashion. I'd be able to wear this with the shorts after they've been DIY'd and stuff, so I like that. And then I got another one of these little boleros. This is a knitted one, stretchy, and it has like these holes in the back here for detail, I suppose, and then it has like this kind of stitching in the front to make it a little bit more special. I thought this would work for more like family dressed up occasions when I might not wear my shittiest punky attire, who knows. And then the last piece of clothing is a dress, again with the patterns. I don't know what I would call this. I would call it tartan, but that's probably incorrect. But yeah, it's a purple one, and it's stretchy. It's kind of long, and I don't like this little cutesy lace at the bottom. So what I think I'll do is either cut this into a top or cut this into a shorter version of a skirt. I don't know, I want to do something fun with it, but yeah, it fits really good though, so I have something to work off of at least. And this was more than 5 items now, I'm realizing, but yeah, the last one is a necklace with like a scary dude trying to escape on it. So that's just something fun to do with your friends if you don't just want to have a regular hangout at your house party. Switch stuff with each other. Everyone has always things lying around that they're not using. It's so great to switch things up by giving each other stuff instead of just throwing them out and getting new things. There's always somebody to appreciate the stuff that you don't appreciate anymore. Next up, I have 2 pairs of shoes that I actually got in August, but I forgot to show them to you in last month's haul. I got them when me and my mom went thrifting here in a local thrift shop where I live. And the shoes in that place have never been anything up my alley before, so I was really surprised to find 2 pairs. They're both Converse, and the first ones are faux, like not the real brand. They look like this. So red, low-riding ones. These are completely unused. I'm pretty sure, like, not even the soles look dirty, which is fantastic. I haven't used these yet because they're not fully my style. I might do something to punk these out a little bit. Haven't decided yet, but we'll see. And these were 80 Swedish krona, I think. The second pair is a little bit more worn and torn, and they are way more my style. They go a lot higher up, so they're kind of the skater version, and they are actual Converse All-Stars, as you can tell, not faux ones. And I've used them a lot. They're super, super comfy, and these are the shoes that I just put on when I'm walking my dog. And I can wear them without tying the laces or with the laces tied. And these were 100 Swedish krona at the thrift stop, so quite the bargain. 2 pairs of shoes. Yay! I'm just quickly going to show you another eBay item while I'm at it. Last month, or 2 months ago maybe it was, I got these, but I got them in green. And now I got them in red too. These are super, super handy to use instead of having to use a full garter belt. As a punk, I use these every single time I'm going somewhere where I'm more dressed up. Like for everyday wear, maybe not. But for gigs and for clubs and for parties and stuff, these are so fantastic. You just kind of snip them to whatever you're wearing, like a skirt or shorts, and then the other end goes into your stockings, and they're just such a fun little detail. So now I have both green and red ones. For the final part of this month's haul, I have 2 items from SheIn.com. They're both jackets, and they're both, at least for Swedish climate, I would say good for fall or spring, or possibly a cold summer. These are not winter attire at all, unless you wear like 60 sweaters underneath them. First one is my new absolute favorite jacket. I'm sure you guys have seen it on Instagram if you follow me there. It is a full-length bomber jacket, and it is so freaking awesome. I'm so happy about this. It has this lovely burgundy color like my shorter bomber jacket from SheIn also does. I love that color. It's so flattering, and I love it for fall. It's a thin and very soft fabric, so I won't be able to wear this for that much longer here in Sweden unless I layer it with sweaters. And it has a bunch of patches sewn on it. One of the patches I removed right away. It said US Army, and I don't want that fucking thing on my jacket. So I replaced it with a Misfits patch. Much better, don't you think? The other patches are like an eyeball, a star. This one says Vogue Raw Vintage Denim. You have this that's number 5. This one says University Shop. I don't know what all of these are, but yeah. You have this. So yeah, there are a bunch of sewn on patches on there, but you can remove all of them and just add new ones if you like. I love that it has real pockets, deep pockets. I can put my phone and keys in there when I walk my dog and I don't have to bring a bag. It has a great zipper that goes all the way. The only thing that has been bothering me about this is this little band hanging from the bottom. This band fills no purpose to me at all. Like if I tie it, it stays tied for like 10 minutes during a walk, then it unties itself. What I've done is put a little knot on it so that it doesn't slip through this thing, because that's what it did at first, and they became uneven and they started like smacking me on the leg when I was walking, which was really annoying. I'll probably cut this off and remove it entirely, because to me it doesn't serve a purpose at all. If it was in the waist, maybe it would serve a purpose, but it's at the bottom. Like, why would I want to tie that in? That doesn't make any sense. That is definitely not a deal breaker though, because I freaking love this jacket, as I'm sure you guys can tell. The second jacket I'm a little bit more iffy with. It's a denim jacket, a red denim jacket. And the reason I'm iffy is because it's not the fit that I wanted. I guess it looks very 80s, but I think I can do something with it. So it has a lot of distressed areas already, which I really like. That saves me a lot of time. And it is this really, really bright red. It came with this thing that hangs off of one of the pockets. It says, "I am yours." I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be wearing this. It looks way too cutesy for my taste, so I'll probably remove this and put something else on. What I think I will do with this though is punk it the fuck out. Like write stuff in black and white on it, like I do with all my shit nowadays. Maybe put some patches on it, some pins, and then I'll feel a little bit better about it. And I think it's supposed to be like 3/4 sleeves, but I think it looks a little bit weird on me, so what I do is just fold it up when I wear it, and that's really not a problem. If it is for spring or summer or warmer fall anyway, you don't need the sleeves to go all the way. So yeah, I'll probably do something cool to punk this out, because the way it looks right now, it's a little bit safe. I don't know if it's the bright red or what it is, but yeah, it feels a little more 80s cutesy pop star than like 90s punk. So yeah, but I'm gonna have fun doing stuff to it, as I always do. And like I said, I'm really happy with the bomber jacket, and no matter what I think of the color or fit of this red one, I gotta say, the quality with SheIn is always on point, so I'm really happy working with them. And as with all the rest of the items, the SheIn items, you will be able to find the direct links to in the caption box below, so you can get them for yourself. Thank you so much to SheIn. Mwah! I love you guys, and that was the final items for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!